What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. We're jumping into the final Grandmaster of the season, and damn, can I say that I love this lineup this week. We've got the Lake of Shadows, one of the best Grandmasters to speedrun, along with the Hung Jury and Hothead Rocket Launcher, both up for grabs this week. One hell of a week in Grandmaster to finish this season off, if I do say so myself. And today I'm going to be going over all the tips, the tricks, and current working glitches that helps you get through this Lake of Shadows Grandmaster Edition far more easily. Now, before we get started, if you enjoy the video and find it helpful, be sure to help support the channel below by hitting that like button along with the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Both are greatly appreciated. Now, the Lake of Shadows Grandmaster currently has two working glitches. While it has seen a fair few in its day, Bungie has worked pretty hard to try to limit the workarounds, but still yet, where there's a will, there's a way. So first off, let's talk about these two glitches, and then we'll break down the best loadouts and tactics in making this Grandmaster your bitch this week. Now, up first, destroying the blights. Pain in the ass, literally. But instead of taking damage from these nasty things, try jumping on top and standing in the dead center. While they will take a lot longer now to destroy, blights can be taken down from above, making it that much easier when in Grandmaster. Secondly, back in the day, it was fairly common to skip blights in the first segment, until Bungie recently patched it. But again, where there's a will, there's a way. So, once you've cleared the first set of ads, instead of destroying this first blight, leave one guardian behind, while the other two guardians head to the far left of the map, taking the extremely long way around, which inevitably leads you to the backside of this encounter. Now, from here, you can clear the group of ads and the champions, destroy the two blights in this area, and then signal to your lonesome guardian in the back to destroy their blight. And now, as long as nobody waltzes through the right side corridor, you won't have to worry about that sniper alley spawning in ads, including the two overload champions. Now, beware though, if you do this, it will take out the platinum capabilities. And if you are trying to pull this glitch off, you need to ensure that at no point anyone walks down the sniper alley, because at any point it will trigger the ads to spawn in. So once that lonesome guardian destroys their blight, they will need to then take the long way around like the other two guardians. I'm including the full footage of that workaround to get all the way around the map, so be sure to watch that thoroughly before trying it. Now, in the past, there has been an out-of-the-wall sparrow glitch that once upon a time worked, but to no avail. I've not been able to get it to duplicate that glitch in the last few months, so I wouldn't really attest to its functions any longer in Grandmaster, but I am open to being proven wrong there. So if you've been able to get the out-of-the-wall sparrow glitch to work just before the bridge, by all means, let me know in the comments below. But when it comes to the rest of the strike, it's fairly cut and dry as far as Grandmasters go. Void and sniper resistance mods will serve you well here, but in all fairness, the best ways to avoid death by those snipers is to learn their spawn points and just don't get hit. I know, easier said than done sometimes. Now, you'll face off against Void, Solar, and Arc shields alike. And while there are quite a few solid DPS loadouts for this strike, I really suggest to use the Sleeper Simulant with Particle Deconstruction and Focusing Lens. Pairing that up with a Well, Stasis Turrets, and a Divinity, and you've got yourself a damn good setup going with your team. Bottom Tree Tether is beyond a doubt the best hunter class to use here, and by all means, if you like to rock around with a sword, this is a great Grandmaster to do that with, especially with swords like the Lament in particular, with its massive amount of DPS capabilities. But even still, I would suggest to use a fusion rifle combination with the particle deconstruction along with focusing lens, ideally something like 1000 Voices or Sleeper Simulant. Having somebody with Divinity definitely will boost your damage up and be able to help you take down those champions and all the adds just a lot more efficiently throughout this strike. So being able to have somebody with divinity is definitely important in this Grandmaster. And whatever you do, please, for the love of God, don't trot out the door to the bridge somehow not expecting to be pummeled like a pumpkin at a harvest festival, because I promise you, you will. Now when it comes to the boss encounter, Bungie has buffed up his overall health and given him a secondary phase which triggers the adds to spawn in. So your best way of surviving the spawn trap is to pop well as the damage phase begins. This is when you want to dish out the maximum DPS and then use tether and stasis for the adds when they pop up if the boss is still alive at that point. Even with Bungie's steroid boost to this old Taken boss, he still goes down relatively quick if you collaborate that damage efficiently. And if you can pull it off, you'll not only snag some Ascendant shards and maybe a couple of exotics, but you'll also walk away with either the Hung Jury or the Hothead rocket launcher, which both look to be very strong and relevant weapons in the upcoming sandbox changes. So another reason why this week is a great week to get on and grind out some Grandmaster. I wish you all the best and luck this week. Let me know how your runs are going in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If so, be sure to help support the channel below by hitting that like button along with the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Both are greatly appreciated, and until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane wishing you some happy hunting.